Yeah. So I guess you already started the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, it's me again, Alex. And this is my friend Felicia. And
Just a quick shaken. Är vi båda i bild?
yeah.
I was just checking that we were both in picture.
Yeah, we have my friend Richard behind the camera playing a game. So if you hear some weird noises and sounds, it's just Richard playing the Xbox. I was just thinking, my bad English is awful. Yeah, I know, sorry. But yeah, we are home at Felicia's place, and she offered me to do some help because she was like, she was looking at my videos and like, Alex, you need some help, or you shouldn't do this shit.
Every people that films with their camera standing and doing YouTube needs help. And it's not a bad thing that I want to help you.
No, that's why I'm here
You're
now.
making it sound like, oh, she needs us so bad and I need the help.
Yeah.
But no.
But yeah, we just did a video on her channel about spirituality and so on. And I was thinking that perhaps we could do one for me as well. But I will also link her channel so you can watch her as well. Though she's only doing videos in Swedish.
Yes.
As for now.
Yes.
It might be changed later, but
it depends on how the channel
develops.
Yes.
Yeah. And
just a side note, my English is no better than Alex.
Yeah.
English, so.
And mine is awful. So.
But I don't usually talk English that much.
Nor do I, actually.
But you seem to talk a little bit more than what I do.
Yeah, I do have a bit more friends
abroad.
Yeah, exactly. So it might have been.
But I'm more of a local amateur YouTuber.
Yeah, and I'm just doing YouTube because it's fun, you know. As you've seen in my earlier videos, it's nothing I'd say that in most of my videos, like, I'm just doing this for fun because I know my videos are crap. And but yeah, I was thinking that we perhaps could speak about spirituality in this as well, because it's something that I feel people have started to talk about more and more.
Yes.
And why not jump on that train, you know?
Why not? I mean, it's really an interesting topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Especially when you have your own experience that you can share with.
Yeah, other people.
With other people, but also because you know yourself how you and I felt when we were younger, and we didn't know how to talk about this, and we had our experiences,
but we couldn't put words. Yeah.
The two things that, first off, we couldn't put it to words.
Yeah.
But also, that fear you have of like, oh, are people gonna believe me?
Yeah.
Or are they gonna be like
judgmental
and think that, oh, you're weird. No, I'm not gonna have anything to do with you.
Yeah.
So I think that it can be very educational for some people that maybe doesn't know how to talk about it, or doesn't feel that they have anyone to talk about.
Talk about it too, or with, or
Exactly.
Forgive our English. It's not our native language. But yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my early videos and so on, but I've had my experiences, and for example, it was one time when I was at home where I lived then, where my cell phone ringed, and it was my mom, but I didn't answer because I did other stuff. But suddenly, like, the minute the cell phone got off, I stopped calling. I heard a female voice, a woman, just as clear as Felicia's now.
Yeah.
And she told me that your cell phone will call in about 5 minutes. She would like to talk about your your grandmother's death and her funeral. Answer. And for me, that was the, how do you call it? The moment where
you start believing.
Yeah, where I started to believe, because I said to myself that if the cell phone will call in about 5 minutes, I will believe in spirituality.
Yeah, because who? I mean, for first.
Or I'm just crazy. And of course, the cell phone called, and I answered, picked up, and my mom just said that I know we haven't spoken for a time, but I would just like to tell you that my mother has died, and we will plan her funeral in a few days, and I just wanted to inform you.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That a voice telling you that your phone's gonna call in 5 minutes, and it actually does.
Yeah, and that was the moment where I was like, okay, I believe in spirituality. I guess it's real, because before earlier I've heard stuff, I had voices, I've seen odd shadowy things in my, in the periphery, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the periphery.
Yeah. It's called. And but you weren't really sure about what it was. But now it was like,
it was
yeah,
really
sure.
For you?
Yeah, it was really clear. And I said to myself, like, if this will happen, I will believe in it. And now when I'm older and I experience things that I can't really explain, that I've actually done here today at this place, it's, for me, it's more natural, because I can say that it's probably ghosts. And I don't get afraid.
Yeah, and I mean, like, at my house here tonight, I mean, we talked about this before we even got on the camera.
Yeah.
And I've experienced this for some weeks now. But you said it also, like, this is, I can't explain it in another way.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we even asked Richard, who's behind her, like, were you making that sound?
Yeah, because...
And he was like, no, I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen that I don't do any sounds.
Yeah, because we heard some kind of door shutting.
Yeah.
And I was...
Like,
I thought...
shutting, like, you drag
the handle.
The handle. Yeah. You pull down the handle and not slamming the door, but closing.
Yeah, close it. Like someone is walking inside the toilet, the loo, and just, close the door. Yeah. Nothing, not slamming like dunk. It's more like a silent...
You hear it lock.
Yeah. And I thought that it was perhaps was Richard who just moved on the couch or like banged his feet or something. But it wasn't. And for me that was like, if I wouldn't have accepted my spiritual gifts, or...
You probably have like given a comment like, oh, it must have been the wind, or
maybe I probably blamed it on something else.
Yeah.
But now I personally say that it's probably ghosts, and for me that feels natural.
Yeah, and as I'm living here, what they have experienced tonight in just a few hours, I have experienced in like a few weeks. Yeah. I mean, it's not the first. For me, it's kind of normal. I get a little bit spooked because it's been so quiet here since the 4 months I lived here until recently, these few past weeks. That's when I started to hear like someone's walking, doors are shutting, and I even heard like voices. And it's not like, oh, it's the neighbor, or...
It's the one upstairs or down below.
Or it's the wind because you have several windows open. No. Of course, I have my bathroom window open because I need air in there. It's also the same in here. But that kind of power from a wind... I don't know the English word for it.
No, nor do I.
But when
the
you
draft.
have the draft, yes, when the draft make a door slam. Yeah. No, that
it's not that sound.
It's not that sound, and it's not the reason for it to close. I mean, I had door slamming also, like really slamming.
Yeah. So did I when I lived at my mom's place.
Yeah.
You've been there?
Yeah. And I've been through so much before I even lived here. I mean, I had cell phones that are laying on the couch, secure, being thrown by nothing on the floor, like 1-2 meters away from the sofa.
Yeah.
And also being touched when I'm sleeping.
So have I. I've actually been awakened by someone pulling my feet.
Yeah, I have been through that too. I also been woken up. I don't know if I've been dreaming that or if it's a ghost talking to me, but I woken up by hearing my name so clear.
Yeah.
As clear as I'm hearing you right now. I've heard my name spoken by a familiar voice. I know whose voice it is. And
is it someone alive or not?
Alive. Okay. And that person hasn't even been there. And I've heard the person's voice telling my name when I'm half asleep or just woken up or
yeah.
And it's unexplainable because if the person's not there, how am I able to hear
memory? Some people say it's like phantom memories.
I don't know if it's a memory or if it's a dream. But for me,
but you have awoken.
I have been awoken several times by hearing a person's voice telling my name or telling a sentence.
Yeah.
I also heard when I'm as awake as I am now.
Yeah.
I heard someone behind me talking, and when I turn around, no one is there.
Yeah.
And that for me, you can't explain it by nothing else than it's a ghost.
Yeah. Some people might say, "Oh, it's God," or it's just a memory, or a phantom voice that you
people have
heard
a lot
before.
Of different explanations.
Yes.
But for me, the explanation is like for you, it's as natural as it's wind.
Yeah.
For me, it's a ghost.
Yeah.
Or something, whatever it is.
Yeah. And
I also had bad spirits. I have actually spoken to I don't want to call it a demon, but you know voodoo.
Yeah.
It's a religion.
Yeah.
I sound like I'm a stupid person right now.
It's better to.
Yeah, but in the voodoo there is a. I don't want to call it a demon. I don't want to call it a god. They call it a god, a chaos god.
Okay.
Called, what was his name?
I have no idea.
No, I have to
Google it.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, but that's what I think is quite interesting, because now it's more and more people that actually come forth and tell, and they share their own experiences with other people. And when I was younger, I didn't have anyone I could share my experience with, because without sounding weird. But when I got older, I started to hang out with friends and people who also were mediums and spiritual in different ways. I myself, I've been able to hear voices. I've been able to have truth dreams, like when you dream something and it suddenly happens. Like you can dream that you will meet someone, or you will dream that you will win on a lottery or something, and 2 weeks or 2 years after it happens. I myself mostly have dreams where I dreamed about my family members dying, and mostly they have. So, but it has only been about a dream where the next people will die. Like I've dreamed about my grandfather dying, then a half a year after he died, and when I got the death, not sentence, that's the wrong word, but when people told me that, oh, this person had died, the memory of the dream has come forth in my memories, and were like, we tried to tell you this would happen, why didn't you listen? And for me, it has been happening so many times that since the time when as I said, with a phone, since that time, I've actually started to accept that it might have been actually some kind of truth dream, or as people might call it, clairvoyance. So when people ask me what kind of spiritual powers I have, I usually clarify that with telling people that I am clairvoyant, or an empath, but that's not really in the way of spirituality, because you can still be empath without being spiritual, as I've understood it. And me myself, I do would say that I'm a witch, but I am not really that. I'm not really a practitioner, practicing witch, because I've done one kind of.
Now I got the name. Finish
Yeah,
talking.
I've done one kind of safe. What do you call it? What you have in a bowl, and you have like a safe. Powder, not powder, but you have
Essence.
Yeah, a safe essence. So to clear my room, that's the only way of practitioner which I've been. Now you.
Yeah. So back to the. I'm just gonna.
The voodoo death god, or.
I'm gonna see if it actually was a voodoo or not.
It might have been something else.
No, but it's a.
Or. How do you mean?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna look it up in. Not the best place to get information because it's such a.
Is it Wikipedia?
Yeah, it's.
Wikipedia. Oh no.
Here. No, it's from Latin America.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the name of this
is Shangoa.
Shangoa.
Or I think it's called Shango in English also.
Okay.
But anyways.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes, I have, because a person in my, I'm not gonna mention any name or anything, but a person that I was with did very stupid things, believed in God, like the Christian God, but also, I don't know why, but practiced summoning this Shango.
Oh.
Yeah. And one evening I was so tired, so I went to bed. And I fell asleep. And then suddenly I am woken up in my bed, like in 3 o'clock or something like that. And the person, I'm newly awake. Yeah, but I see on the person that something isn't right. Yeah. And then the person starts to talk, and it's
another voice?
Not really another voice, but he talks in a whole other way. You notice that something isn't right.
Does he have some kind of other dialect, or is it more another kind of tone of his voice?
It's another tone, and it's another body language.
Yeah.
It's a more monotone, like he's standing.
Yeah. His posture is.
Yeah, the posture was different. Yeah. And he's telling me that he's mine now.
Oh, so the God is telling you that the body of the person
is his now. He has possessed him, and he's not letting go of him. And I told him this chaos god, or what you want to call it. I told him, I'm not afraid of you. You let go of this person right now. Yeah. You're not scaring me.
Okay.
God loves me. You can't touch me.
Okay.
And then he just turns around and walks out. And then suddenly this person sitting in the kitchen is calling my name.
Okay.
And I go outside, and he's like, what just happened to me? Where have you been? He's delusional. Yeah. Well, not maybe delusional, but he doesn't know it. He's not obvious to what just happened.
No. Okay.
And the fun thing, this was not fun at all.
The interesting
There's nothing
thing
fun with having it come in contact whenever you are the one in contact personally, like he was, or like me, talking to this being whatever it is. It's a very terrifying thing. And he said his name. He said, "I am Shango.
Yeah.
This body is mine now."
Mm-hmm. But why? That's interesting that he wanted to do some kind of statement for you, like.
Yeah, I don't know why. They work in very mysterious ways.
Yeah.
But it's the first time that I've actually talked.
Yeah, spoken to
a darker
like
being
that, yeah.
of the spirituality.
Yeah. Ways or beliefs and so on. Yeah.
But the person was so oblivious.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't you know what just happened?
Yeah. And he had no memory.
He had no memory at all.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It was very frightening, actually, yeah. Because when you have that kind of thing in front of you, you get kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing that you expect from your everyday. Like, oh, I'm gonna meet a darker spirituality being that's gonna talk to me.
But I actually personally feel that I would like to experience those kind of things.
I mean,
more in my life, because I think that would make to a much more interesting life. You know.
What you mean.
Yeah, I would like these fairy tale people.
Yeah, I mean,
being showing themselves to me like the.
You heard that, right?
Yeah. Richard, you heard that as well, right? Yeah.
So I don't know if this was picked up on the camera.
No idea.
But the door just closed and opened and closed again.
Yeah, like 3 times. Like open, close.
It's like someone is.
Close, you know, like just open, close, and then open again, or something. I know. Yeah. Or like shoving the.
Yeah, it's like it's on edge.
Yeah, and you're just poking, so it's it's slamming a bit.
You know, actually, I'm going to.
That was pretty weird.
Hello?
I'm not sure if that actually got picked up, as you said, but is the.
I mean, I'm poking at the door, nothing happens.
Yeah, but could it have been the glass, the mirror doors?
No.
No, it's not that same
sound.
No,
it's not that. No, it's not. It's not the glass door. It's not. It's the bathroom door.
Huh.
And it's not like someone just poked it.
No, it's not that kind of.
It's like someone like poking it from inside, but just barely. So it's just dunk dunk. You know the sound it made.
Yeah.
It's more like that because when I did this on the door.
I saw you and nothing happened.
Yeah, no, really. I mean, the door moves, but it doesn't make sound.
No. Okay.
There it went again. I hope that...
Okay, I do have shivers right now.
I do actually hope that you guys are hearing this right now.
Yeah.
You hear? It just opened. It was like someone just touched the handle.
Yeah. Okay, this is creepy.
You did hear that, right?
Yeah, I did.
I just want to see it move like that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, just to... I'm gonna take these 3 foot so that you actually will see the doors. The door that we're actually...
The doors. I like it. You can make it like...
Yeah, so that is the...
Okay, so I...
Wait, I'm just gonna...
Can you turn the lamp on? Yes. Because that will make it better.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to clarify this. When I'm doing this, nothing happens, nothing sounds.
It's just your nail that sounds. Yeah.
It's like stuck now. But you hear that nothing comes. It's more like it's doing like...
Yeah.
That. It's like someone is poking the door from the inside. This is really freaky.
That is like...
This is what I hear every day for the past couple of weeks. But I also hear like, I'm sorry neighbors, like that. And I am totally alone at home.
Yeah. This is like the most spiritual experiences I've had in the shortest amount of time.
Yeah.
Several times.
I mean,
in a row.
We've been here. The clock is 10 past 1.
We've been here for like
in the
3
night.
hours, perhaps.
We've been there in
3-4 hours.
1, 2,
Yeah, 3.
Yeah,
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours since we got here.
Yeah.
And
And we heard this at least like 5, 6, 7 times now.
I think so. I don't think I even can soon count it on my fingers anymore. I mean, this is freaking me out.
Yeah.
And not in a scary way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get a little bit.
But it's kind of scary for me because I'm not really used to this kind of spiritual activity.
But I am.
Yeah. But I guess my place is more blessed or something. I don't know.
I mean, there's a reason why I got this and a little cross.
And you know that one actually made in silver.
Yeah, I know. Because when this, I'm surely not in picture right now. But when, oh my God, it just. Did you hear? It was like someone.
Yeah.
Like someone just poked with a nail on the.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay. It can't be someone. It's not someone in there. It isn't. But
no, it's not. That's the fun thing. And that it's not even that strong of a wind from that window.
No.
To make the door.
Sound
go
like,
like this.
If you close the door, I'm just gonna check something. If you close the door totally.
Like that. No, it doesn't make any sound.
No, not that.
It's like a creak.
It's more like that kind of sound.
Yeah.
It's not this.
I mean, it's like when I went in here right now and I showed you.
Yeah.
On the camera.
Yeah.
That's the sound it makes.
Yeah, but it's more like that kind of sound.
Now it was that sound.
Yeah.
Like someone is poking.
Yeah.
The
Because
fingernails.
if I'm gonna push this door. Now I'm actually.
Yeah, I know. It takes some not force.
Some actually force. Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, this is freaking me out.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay.
I got shivers over.
Yeah, I did already in there.
I mean, this does not happen. I mean, I had that window open also.
Yeah.
But I mean.
But it shouldn't be a draft.
To get the draft, you have to have a window on that side and on that side.
Yeah, because it has to go like this, right?
It
can't go through corners,
no,
as far as I know, at least.
Unless it is a very close distance. I mean, like.
And it's not windy. It's not windy, and it's not wind outside.
No,
I can
not
see
that much.
No.
I mean, it's a small wind, but.
Yeah, it's just like a little breeze.
Oh my God. I think this just turned out to spooky. Ghost hunting video. Oh my God. This is.
Your place is haunted.
Yeah, my place is haunted as fuck.
But it's not worth to mention. It's not bad.
No,
spirits.
I never felt like it's a bad energy. I never felt that.
No.
Never. I never felt like it's a bad spirit in my home.
No. So.
It's gonna be. You know what's gonna be interesting?
What?
When it's gonna be interesting.
What?
Oh, what's this? Kids never play with technology. I think it's called.
Tex-Mex.
Technology.
Let me fix that for you.
I'm not that good with muggle stuff, okay?
No, you're not.
My bad.
Give me.
Okay.
Should we also mention that the rug just moved by